Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been gone like forever, but I haven't, right? It's Christmas. And we all take a break on Christmas, right? So I just want to see if y'all can see me on YouTube. I don't know what accent that is, so y'all can hear me. There you go. Just checking. Making sure that y'all can hear me. And it's awesome. Y'all can. I hope you all had a very blessed Christmas. Hey, Renee. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. All right. So Christmas is over, right? Done. We're done with that. And now we're getting ready for the new year, right? But this year, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you should. I told you guys that I am not having a vision board party this year, not because I'm not going to create a vision board. I don't have anything against vision boards. Here's the thing. This is why I'm not doing a vision board this year, because I have found that we need a little more than that. If we're going to level up, hopefully we can retire that term level up next year. Maybe we'll call it, I called it next level lifestyle. That's what I'm calling it. Next level lifestyle, honey. We're going to have to do more than just put pictures on a board and dream for it to happen. Okay, that doesn't work. I know from personal experience, it doesn't work. And I can say the number one way that my life has changed over the last is by actually implementing some things for myself that I wanted to happen, getting away from beliefs that don't suit me, becoming more aligned with myself, and just doing the work. And so I want to invite you all to the Next Level Lifestyle class that I'll be having on Patreon. Some of you have already joined me on Patreon, so you're ready. You know, the first class starts on December 28th. And I just want to talk to you briefly about what Next Level Lifestyle is all about, just in case you're wondering if you should join that tier of my Patreon for this class. So this class is going to be over the next 2 weeks. Possibly it'll extend into 3 weeks in my Patreon community. And it's going to be covering 3 things, okay? It's going to be covering 3 things. And the 3 things that it's going to be covering is attractiveness. So how we can use our style and our image to get to the places that we want in life. So the first level is attractiveness. The second level is going to deal with confidence and the confidence that you need to have to really walk in who God created you to be. You know, a lot of people say they have confidence and they don't, okay? Confidence has to be shown in your actions. And that's in every aspect of your life, okay? That's in your career, that's in your friendships, that's in your love life, like your requirements for a man to be with you, that shows confidence. Like, you can't do all this without me, without a ring on, like that shows confidence. What else shows confidence? You know, how you treat other people, that shows confidence. Not having the need for validation from the external world, like knowing who you are, developing an image and a style that's going to get you to where you want to get to in life, not based in the media or what celebrities are wearing or all this other stuff. So we need to talk about what true confidence is. So I'm going to touch on that in my Patreon community for the next 2 weeks. The next thing we're going to talk about in the community is transformation. And you guys, I have gone through a huge transformation in the last 2 years. Okay. Well, no, 3 years. I want to say 3 years. I'm just checking to see if y'all can hear me. I've gone through a huge transformation in the last 3 years. You guys know I moved abroad. I quit my job. I created new streams of income for myself. I traveled to multiple countries. I am a stay-at-home wife now. I stay at home. I don't work a traditional job. So my life is really transformed in a lot of ways. And I feel like as I enter this new phase of my life where I'm a grown woman, some people call it seasoned. I'm a seasoned woman. I'm not 25. I'm not 23. I want to give back the younger generation some of the things that I've learned the hard way, some things that I did right that have benefited me as I prepare to enter into another decade of my life. And I want to talk about, like I said, some of the mistakes that I made that I don't want other women to make in some areas. And so transformation is required if you're going to achieve what you want in life. And you know, we really address this from a 360 degree angle, okay? I believe everything is interconnected. When we're talking about your talents, when we talk about your spirituality, when we talk about your looks, your attractiveness, when we talk about your style, when we talk about why God created you, like what is your purpose on this earth? When we talk about your love life, whether you're married like me, or whether you're dating, or whether you're in a serious relationship, we address that and how that affects us in our life. We talk about what we're going to do every day in our everyday life, as far as like, you know, what do you want to achieve? You know, besides just like the superficial things, what do you really want to achieve? What do you want to happen for you in 2020? And what I've learned as I go into my older years, I know I'm still super young, but I'm not 25. As like I said, I'm not a young girl. I'm not like just starting out in life. Like, no, I have a bit of life experience under my belt. And so what life has taught me is it's going to take more than a vision board to reach your goals. And some of you know this. You've had a vision board since 1999, and some of those visions have never came true because it takes more than a vision board, okay? A vision board is only part of the process, okay? Visualizing, and you know what? It gets into this pseudo spirituality world that a lot of people are in who are not religious or who are not believers, but they want to have something that they believe in. It sometimes leans into this pseudo spirituality, like, oh, just picture it happening and it's going to happen. And it's like, no, it doesn't quite work like that. Visualization is only part of the process of reaching your goals. That's only like a component, all right? There's also what we call preparation, all right? Preparing ourselves for, we don't know how the opportunities are going to come. We don't know how we're going to get that job promotion. We don't know how we're going to get that client. We don't know how we're going to get that customer. We don't know how we're going to join that exclusive organization that we want to be a part of. We don't know how we're going to get into that circle that we know is going to help to elevate our lives. We don't know how we're going to get that date with that high quality man that's going to eventually become our husband. Like, some things you just don't know, but you still have to prepare, okay? You still have to prepare. And so while I have smashed a lot of my goals, the biggest goal that I had in my life was to travel the world. That was the biggest goal. And that was a goal that I had since about the age of, I don't know, I can remember talking to my husband about that since the age of about 25. I remember bringing it up to him like I want an interesting life. Like, I want to live an interesting life. I want my life to be like bomb. Like, I just want to have, I always lived in grandiose. Like, I had grandiose visions, and I always wanted to be like different. And I always wanted like these things for myself. And like, I never knew how I was going to make them happen or what I was going to do, or like, and if I could do it, like, you know, leave, like things like leaving my job. I could have never imagined that I would be able to leave my job. For two reasons. I never imagined myself being the kind of wife or being the kind of woman that would trust, you know, my husband with the finances. I never was that kind of woman because my mother raised us. My mother and father. My parents were married over 30 years married. She raised us to be educated and strong and very independent. And I never imagined that embracing my femininity and really walking in my femininity would free me in a way that I never like imagined. And my husband, he's always stepped up. He's always been that person that's like, you know, I got it. I got you. You know, it's never been a 50-50 kind of relationship. I don't believe in 50-50. Those of you who follow me on Wifey for Life, you know I don't believe in 50-50. It's not traditional. I have a traditional marriage. I don't believe in that. So, but I was in that kind of mindset, like, you know, I'm a boss chick and I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to do this. And I never imagined that falling back and like embracing my femininity, thinking about what my goals were, and saying, God, you know, I want this for myself. You know, I want this for my life. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I trust you. This is my vision, and this is how I'm going to work on it. Like, there are things that I'm working on now that I should have been working on years ago, like my weight. Like, there's no reason I should be this big. There is no reason I should be this big. Laziness, being trifling, embracing this body positivity crap, like that kind of kept me in like a little box, like, oh, okay, I'm cute, I got a cute shape, like this the way that I was living my life. It really kept me boxed, and it really kept me in this circle that I don't really want to be a part of. Like, I really want to be able to reach all types of women, all races, from all different types of background. And I want women to understand that you really can live a life that you want to live. Like, if I can live the kind of life I want to live, I know that other people can do the same thing, but it's about preparation. And so I'm not talking against vision boards. I will have a vision board this year, and I will show you guys part of my vision board in my Patreon community. I don't believe in releasing your vision board publicly because there are evil spirits in the world. And see, those evil spirits fly out of people, and they're everywhere. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram. Never reveal your plans to the public. Only give them pieces and snippets. Never reveal how you make all of your money to the public. Never do this. Only give them snippets and pieces. Never reveal your relationship totally to the public. Only give them snippets and pieces that they have to use to put together. Never reveal your total personality to the public. Only give people snippets and pieces of yourself. And let me tell you why. And this is why I've created private communities. Because my private community gets to see the private side of me. The public, you don't get to see all of me. You only get to see what I show you in this little box that you're watching me in. You only get to see that. You know a lot about me, though. You know that I'm a stay-at-home wife. You know that I operate businesses out of my home. You know, I have an amazing husband because I show him here occasionally. He doesn't speak much, but he speaks a lot to me. But, I'm married. I have platforms for different things that I'm passionate about. But that's really all you know. Like, you don't know me. You don't know Kim. I can only give you so much of me on YouTube. Some things are meant for myself, my family, my man. That's all they're meant for. They're not meant for the public. And so I think it's important to understand that you can't reveal all of your dreams. You can't pull out your vision board and show it online, because there are evil people out here, and they are praying against your success, and they want you to fail. They want you to be fired. They want you to stay fat. They want you to stay insecure. They don't want you to have confidence. They don't want you to know that God loves you, that God can change your life, that he can forgive you of anything you've ever done, and you can start your life all over again. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know that the truth will set you free. They don't want you to know that sometimes you have to let things go so that God can progress you to the point that he wants you to be at. And sometimes it's painful. It's not always like, oh, yes, God, thank you. No, sometimes it's like tears, crying. This is painful. This is painful. This is growing pains. Okay. And so that's why I am creating the Next Level Lifestyle class for the next 2 weeks. And I'm also going to be talking about this in my mastermind group that deals with business, has nothing to do with this. But we have to get into the mindset for business and not being popular or famous or getting attention. And there's nothing wrong with attention. You need it for your platform, but we have to get into a business mindset. So I have to go, you guys. I am heading off to the movies with my husband, but I wanted to let you know that if you're interested in something different, just besides a vision board class, which I've done, I've done a real event for a vision board. Those of you who've been following me for a long time, you know I've done events, and I've also done an online vision board class that was very successful. I think I did that last year. This year, we're doing something different. We're not just going to put pictures on a board. We're actually going to work on the 3 components of life transformation that I have gone through myself to live the life that I want to live, and that I'm currently trying to get. I mean, it's not over. The journey's not over. Even though I've reached a lot of my goals, like, no, there's still a whole lot more goals that I have not, that I've not reached. And so the acronym that we're using in my Patreon community is called ACT: attractiveness, confidence, and transformation. Those are the 3 key components to leveling up and creating a success in life, or being successful in life. It's not putting on a blonde wig, you know, putting on your fake fingernails, putting on your drag queen lashes, wearing clothes that are tight as possible, following every trend, trying to be popular. Like, these things are not going to bring you true happiness. Attractiveness starts inside of you, and it illuminates out. And your style really needs to match your lifestyle, okay? For me, there are things that I think about when I'm getting dressed. I think about the fact that I'm a businesswoman. So when people see me, they need to think businesswoman, okay? I'm a wife. When people see me, they need to think wife. Like, that's somebody's wife, okay? There are certain ways that I dress. I'm always thinking about how I appear. Not because I care what people think about me, but because I know how the world operates. And I know people treat you based on how you look, as well as your education level, your life experience, your networking capabilities, and other things of that nature. So yeah, I know you, Jen. You joined, Fran. I'm so happy that you joined the Earn with Kim Mastermind. I sent you a link on Patreon to join the group on Facebook, because that's where we do most of our posts. And I really want you to make sure you sign up for a hot seat for 2020, because I already got some recommendations for you for once I figure out what your goal is. I already see some things that I want to suggest to you, okay? All right, so I'm getting out of here, you guys. I love you. God bless you. I hope you had a great Christmas. If you're interested in the Next Level Lifestyle class that I'm doing over the next 2 weeks on Patreon, if you're truly trying to level up your look, your lifestyle, your mentality, your confidence level, everything that you need to be successful, the link is in the description box below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.